but I'll go with what I got.
All right, let's give it a go.
All right.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
All right. Well, when you guys were kids, did you watch much Nickelodeon?
Oh yeah,
All the time. I beat off to that
like
shit.
Hey Dude and Salute Your Shorts and Guts.
Melissa explains it all.
Melissa explains it all. I know she didn't explain anything.
Nope.
Doug.
What was
Doug.
What was the pyramid one where they climbed the tower?
Guts?
Guts.
Global Guts.
Oh, okay.
I
was.
the video game one. Where
Take us away. Take us away, Mo.
What was the one where they shot tennis balls at? I guess that was that one
Double
too.
Dare. Oh,
American Gladiators?
No, those kids would try to climb that tower and they'd shoot tennis balls.
Yeah, that was Guts and then Global Guts.
Oh, Legend of the Hidden Temple.
What would you do? Wienerville?
Wienerville.
I was talking about Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah,
Hindered Temple.
They had a little
the
guys
big
come out,
ass.
Oh, that's where the Indians abduct you.
Yeah, they come out and spook the kids and stuff.
Yeah.
They tried.
Like a sweet little snare drum plays, like
And they're about to cut a fucking heart out. That's what they're about to do.
And it had one of those big ass Easter Island head talking heads.
Omek.
You will travel through my history lesson and get my pendants of life.
But they whitewashed it with a white host, you know. So.
Yeah. And then their prizes were pretty lame, too. It's like they get a VCR and a boombox.
That was pretty sweet, though, in 1992.
Yeah, it sucks now.
Get 100 blank VHSs. Tell them what they've won.
Start your rap career so you can hand out all of your rap songs on the street.
I got it turned up a little extra. So you have to be careful.
I remember
Gak. Gak!
God damn it.
Turn this down just a bit.
Or the sand stuff is like...
Some weird, like, phloem or something.
Oh, like Floam, yes.
Yeah, now you can make
Floam.
gack with super glue and pomegranate juice.
Oh, I bet you can. You can use
what?
gasoline styrofoam makes good gack, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Especially if you light it. If you put it on somebody, it's really hard to get it off.
Yeah.
You ever try to stick your dick in that gack tube?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
You did.
I think you're lying.
You did.
Tell him what he's won.
A 1990s fleshlight called Gak.
Ooh, a Stretch Armstrong.
Oh, dude, if you gave a 14-year-old a fleshlight, that would have been the best gift ever, though.
I guess.
It's like all parents, like dads are jealous. Like, God damn it, I want to fucking get a flashlight.
You can give him
You actually just led that kid down a terrible path of, like, drug addiction just because of that sex light.
You can give him a list of how to make healing crystals. It's like, what was it? It's like you have to take a penny, you have to take chlorine, and like a few other things, and then you have to blow into it with a straw, and it makes crystals. I think that actually makes mustard gas.
That's actually really close to doing crystal meth, it sounds like the straw, the spoon.
That's like you do that in your kitchen, and somebody finds you passed out.
Yeah, they posted that.
Called whippets.
They posted that on a 4chan forum. They're like, hey, if y'all want to make these sick crystals like this, here's the recipe. And then somebody posted under it like 2 days later, you fucker, I was in the hospital for... my lungs almost blew up.
Yeah, if you want to do some sick whippets, just turn the can upside down.
Wait, what kind of guy comes in, he's like, oh man, sick, I'm going to make some crystals.
The same type of person that thinks you can make diamonds from peanut butters and microwaves. You take this piece of charcoal, wrap it in tinfoil, cover it in peanut butter, put it in the microwave, and put the microwave in a grill, and you make diamonds.
It compresses the energy.
No.
Yeah.
It makes hand-cut diamonds.
I've seen those YouTube videos where it just magically appears into a perfect, like, fucking, what, is it a pearl?
Yeah.
Yes. He's like, these are conflict-free.
They were made from peanut butter, though. Yeah, can you be sure?
Corona.
Yeah.
Well, so what you got, Chris?
So, just getting us back to that 90s feel. I'm going to tell you the origins of the TV show Rugrats.
All right.
Okay.
The Rugrats, the whole time, they were really a figment of Angelica's imagination. Do you remember her?
Yeah, she was a
the
bitch.
older sister.
No, she was a bitch.
Tommy Pickles' older sister, right?
No, his cousin.
Older cousin.
Because Tommy was a Jew.
Okay.
All right.
Cousin, I'm stuck in the chair, cousin.
No, I just remember that from like they actually had holiday episodes where They were Moses. and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, because they had a whole episode about the menorah and Hanukkah,
So anyway,
trying to educate us.
just going. The whole series was just in her imagination. The girl. You remember the redheaded boy, Chucky?
Yeah.
Well, he died a long time ago with his mother in a car accident,
Nice.
and that's why his dad Chaz is always nervous the whole show.
No, he's fucking nervous because he murdered his mom.
Yeah,
Possibly.
that too.
So Tommy, you remember the main character with the lumpy head?
Yeah.
Well, he was actually stillborn.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
And that's why his dad's always in the basement, constantly making toys for a child that will never be able to use them.
That sucks.
You remember the twins?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Well, their mom had an abortion, and that's why Angelica didn't made them twins, because she didn't know if it was going to be a boy or a girl.
Ah, okay. All right.
And do you remember later on when they made a terrible spinoff where they were growing up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, she was diagnosed as bipolar schizophrenic.
Okay. Makes sense.
What?
Yeah, Angelica.
Bipolar schizophrenic.
And as a teenager, she became addicted to various narcotics, bringing her back to her childhood.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
And
those,
so
those whippets will get you,
so it
dude.
created a
You think
whole
the cream's
new
good?
world.
Tip that thing upside down.
It brought the kids back, Chucky, all of them.
Jesus Christ.
And, it aged them up because she was older. And so she's constantly taking hits of acid, like making her creations.
Right.
Yeah.
Making her
Reptar.
creations. That's weird.
But, her mom in the show actually wasn't her mom. It was her stepmom.
Oh.
Her real mom died of an overdose, and that's why she's like a crack baby and all schizophrenic and crazy.
What the fuck?
But she sees her stepmom as her real mom, but she carries around the doll. You remember the doll?
Yeah.
That's like her totem to her real mom with the crazy hair.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I just
she used
want to see.
So she used the Barbie as a mirror to her birth mother's image, wearing an unwashed orange dress and jacked up hair. And that's why she is so attached to it. Later in life, she followed her mother's footsteps, dying of an overdose at the age of 13, when All Grown Ups was canceled.
Oh shit! I just want to see the Pornhub version of Rugrats talking about stepmom.
The only
Oh, wait.
it's not
and
done.
shit.
Oh, he's not done.
The only Rugrat not to be fictional was his brother, Tommy's brother, Dill.
What?
You remember Dill?
Dill
Yeah,
pickles.
dill pickle.
Dill pickle, Sir Dill pickle.
I hate that name.
However, Angelica didn't know the difference between Dill and her creations. Dill didn't follow her commands, and after endless crying and a refusal to disappear like the others, Angelica was angry with him, so she hit him. After she hit him, she screamed a screeching tune, and Stu ran in and pulled his niece off his only child, but it was too late. Dill had a brain hemorrhage, which resulted in a deformation. As he grew up, his damage only became more evident. And at the time he was 9, during All Grown Up, he lived his life as an outcast, being ridiculed for his weirdness and retardation.
Jesus Christ.
The immense guilt over what was caused by what she did, Angelica started using drugs and to create the Rugrats briefly until her experience with hallucinogens. Okay. So Chaz lost his mind
Okay.
at the death of his first wife,
Yes.
and he was in denial. So he took a trip to Japan to get a prostitute.
Sounds
On the
reasonable.
The best kind.
On his trip, he fell in love with a hooker named Kira.
Oh, what a cuck.
Well, he took her home and married her. She once had a daughter. Apparently, her daughter was taken away, and that's why Angelica thinks she has a Chinese daughter, or Japanese, whatever. They actually were happy, so that's the only happy story in Rugrats.
Oh, wow.
And then
And
she
you remember?
wakes up from a coma?
Oh no, do you remember the black family in Rugrats? So it was Susie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They only came around every now and then.
Well, Susie was Angelica's only friend who entertained the thoughts of her creations. And she did all that just because it made her happy. She later became a psychologist and teamed up with Nickelodeon to make a TV show called Rugrats, in which it covered Angelica dying of an overdose.
Jesus Christ.
Susie helped arrange for a funeral because of her addictions and her mental state. Angelica was expelled from society, which led to a break from reality and her eventual death. She spent the last days of her life in the back of the school cafeteria, imagining her friends around her and playing with the creations.
Jesus Christ. The fuck?
So, yeah.
Oh, shit.
No.
So she made up all the stories that Tommy had when he was around Angelica?
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe it.
Kids have nothing better to do with their day. It's like leaving a dog at home. If it wants to get out, it'll get out.
The thing is, she was around. She just imagines that she wasn't.
What the fuck, man? What?
What about the grandpa?
Grandpa?
Dude, he was the only cool one on the show.
Did you know that the grandpa was a Holocaust survivor?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a Holocaust survivor and a gambler and a drinker.
Yeah. He was a cool grandpa.
You remember that really trippy Rugrats episode?
They swallowed the watermelon seed?
Yeah, is that the one that...
That was one. I remember that one a little bit.
They were worried about the seed growing. Explain that one.
Yeah.
Well, she doesn't understand how life grows. And that was her...
So then it had, so she did like this is like Inception. She was already imagining the kids, but then imagine all of them going inside of Tommy to get the watermelon seed.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So what was the knock to get them back out?
Imagination.
Oh, there was actually a Rugrats episode about miscarriage.
What?
Angelica's mom tells her she's no longer having a baby.
Oh, I do remember
Oh,
that.
shit. That's weird.
It's about a nightmare.
Dude, that is true. That's what happens. She hasn't... Wow. That's kind of dark.
I got real. There was one episode where the grandpa, he came in late one night drunk and was like, "How'd the game go, Pops?" And he was like, "It was a game of Russian roulette." And they're like, "Oh, who won?" And he's like, "Do I have to tell you?"
I want to see the one where the grandpa has his Vietnam flashback.
Oh, man.
Well, the grandpa has like a porn collection.
Yeah, anybody
he
watch
rents porn.
Yeah.
Only space vixens.
What about
Space
the one
Vixens?
where Tommy's dad falls off the ladder and makes him act like a baby?
I remember that.
Oh, yeah.
He wears a diaper and everything?
Yeah, that was when he had the dad had a mental breakdown and was pretending to be the son he never had.
And the wife actually goes along with it. She entertains this whole thing.
Yep.
Chucky.
Apparently he took a shower with the kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's normal.
Okay.
Well, he was wearing a diaper, so it's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, pedophilia is not a sexual orientation.
Oh, gosh.
What the fuck,
Yeah,
dude?
it's just a number. Hey, there was the potty episode where Chucky was learning how to go to the potty, and the twins were dressed up as like Nazis. And
Yeah,
Angelica
they're
was
uniforms.
an
Yeah.
executioner.
That's weird.
But Chaz killed his wife because they got that tree in the backyard. Or the what am I trying to say?
Chaz?
Garden.
Oh,
Chaz is occupying Seattle.
you think Chucky's mom's buried in the garden?
Yeah.
It's plausible.
And that's why his kid's such a wimp.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I saw my daddy do it.
He's going to kill me next.
No, he's probably waiting for the Asian girl to get killed. He's like, he knows his
Like,
dad's...
Asian girl?
Yeah. Chucky's dad married an Asian girl.
Oh, yeah, that's
So,
right. He
so
remarried.
Chucky knows that his dad's a serial killer.
She's next, guys.
Because the whole show takes place over a year, so...
It's true.
I'm
It's true.
assuming a year, I don't know.
That's why, okay.
So time doesn't change, so we're just seeing his dad go to his next victim.
Ew. All right.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Oh, yeah, that weird episode was called In the Dream Time. And Chucky has a series of dreams with flying frying pans, never-ending staircase, talking Spike with a British accent, and Tommy with a terrifying warped face.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Seems like this cartoon
yeah.
was actually scary.
Yeah, that one where they're all grown up is about Chucky, and he has like a mustache. Where they're all grown up. He's got like an orange mustache.
Guys, I'm hitting puberty.
The dreams in that show were always creepy.
Yeah. Yeah. That show was a little bit out there if you really sit and think about it.
Yeah.
And their favorite thing was a dinosaur that destroyed the city.
Yeah, well, they like to Godzilla.
Yeah.
And you remember the Lipschitz?
The Lipschitz, Dr. Lipschitz.
He's like the Dr. Phil.
Got